Cowtown is a large farming operation that at one time held a livestock auction market, gas station, a restaurant, and a very large flea market and a rodeo. My great-grandfather and grandfather actually started together. It originally was in Woodstown, about 3 miles east of us right now, and it was much more popular than they anticipated, and they literally outgrew the town, or vice versa, something like that. But anyway, they had some property out here and moved this operation to our current location in 1940. Most people expect to see at a rodeo is kind of a show, or a Wild West type show. And what it is, it's a series of contest events by professional cowboys demonstrating the different skills that were developed in the Old West, out on the open range on the days of the old cowboys, riding and roping.
Watch it from the knee. Go ahead, right up there.
Bareback saddle bronc riding is kind of like it implies. Basically, guy's got a surcingle on a horse but no saddle, and the horse bucks. And he gets marked on how hard the horse is to ride and how well he rides for 8 seconds. Saddle bronc riding, as it implies, same thing on a bucking horse where you have a saddle to ride. Rules are similar. Bull riding, nothing fancy, just try to stay on for 8 seconds. The tie-down calf roping, cowboy on his horse will chase and catch with a rope and flank and tie a calf in the fastest time. Steer wrestling, big guy's event. You jump off your horse onto the head and horns of the steer and endeavor to wrestle him to the ground in the fastest time. Team roping, 2 cowboys. One of them ropes the head and horns and the other one the heels of the steer, fastest time, again a timed event. And my favorite event, cowgirls barrel racing.
Already this week in a 1778 event.
Girls going around a cloverleaf pattern. Fast horses and pretty girls can't beat it.
Oh, the rodeo world is great. It's a major part of our lives. We go to 40 to 50 rodeos a year. We put lots and lots of miles on. We practice, practice and time, and it's a lot. You travel 8-10 hours for 8 seconds of fame.
Before I walk through the alleyway and take my horse in through the gate, it's just adrenaline, straight adrenaline. Everything else just kind of disappears. You don't hear all the people, you don't hear the crowds or anything, and it's just you and your horse.
There's a lot that runs through your mind in 8 seconds. The fear, the adrenaline, to stay on. Sometimes I think fear drives me to stay on.
Around clutch, right there, hanging in there, but right foot.
You have to be dedicated. You have to really commit yourself to it. And my biggest thing is never stop trying. You're going to have your ups and downs. Rodeo is going to fluctuate. You're going to do good. You're going to do bad. You're going to get hurt. Nobody wishes upon any of that, but it's what you do.
There's weekends I go home and I go, I'm not doing this anymore.
There's the business end of it. Which rodeos to enter, which ones to go to, which ones not to go to.
First thing that I learned about bullfighting is slowing down. And you don't think that's right. And when I first started, that didn't make any sense to me. How can you get in there and slow down and still get away? And there's a way that a bull moves. A bull only moves one way. It's like a wheelbarrow. When the wheelbarrow's up, the bull turns. When the wheelbarrow's down, he only goes forward. So if you're in that sweet spot and you can get around him, you can go as slow as you want to. Sometimes I can stop and clap my hands, throw my hands up when that bull's right there. You have so much timing when you stop and slow things down.
The bullfighters are essential because when you're flat on your back and you got a ton of bull looking straight at you, it's nice to have somebody out there to divert them away. And I get a lot of respect for those guys, and most of them are really great athletes.
They're out there saving us. That's their job. So of course we want to be best friends with them too, in case anything does happen.
My job is to protect the cowboys once the bull ride is ended, either in a successful 8-second ride or a buck off. Basically just distract the bull to get his attention to me, give the bull rider an opportunity to get away safely. I mean, it just comes down to me on my feet being able to step in and get a bull's attention, have him come to me, and be able to get out of there clean. Everybody wants to win, but you're all buddies, you know? And so often you'll see the guy that's winning first helping the guy behind him that's trying to beat him, helping him in the buck and shoot, getting him ready, getting him jacked up to get on his bull, wanting him to ride his bull, knowing he could take his money, but it's part of the game. You're happy as heck when your buddy wins money too.
You get to meet so many different people from all across the country, really all across the world. It's more of a family than you know, friends.
Before the gate opens, kind of just get by yourself as far as like mentally. You don't have any distractions. You really don't want to think about anything in your life or about the bull. Just have a clear mind. So you kind of want to clear your mind, always want to be like stretched out and ready to go.
What most people will get out of attending to a rodeo is hopefully an appreciation for the skills that were acquired by the American cowboys, just an appreciation of what those skills are and people who still continue those skills.